Okay, we're back. So I haven't gotten out of the glacier yet. We're still walking through the glacier. I tried to. I'll show you. I'll show you what I tried to do. Oh, also, I installed SoundSense, so we'll actually have music now, and sound effects, which is always nice. Um, so yeah, we'll pull up the map so I can kind of show you what I did here. All right, so we're about halfway through this glacier. What I thought I'd do is just be clever and try to go as south as I could go. So I figure if I could just, straight line it to the south, because I was walking on like just solid ice the whole time, right? And I still am. It's just that like I found that there's barriers where the ocean is just right up against me. So I can't really. My plan kind of failed there. I might turn down that game volume a little bit. Oh, I think we're okay, actually. Cool. Alright. Oh boy, have we crashed. Nope, okay, good. Thought we crashed for a second. It's been doing that a lot. My computer does not like walking on this glacier. Okay, so also, I found a kind of a thriving ecology here of crabs, albatross, and sea otters. So, if we look at that inventory, as soon as this loads, okay. Come on. Come on, load. You can do it. Hey, there it goes. Okay. Yeah, so we have one horseshoe crab meat and then 12 sea otter meat. So we have food. We can make this trip. And we're surrounded by snow and water, so we're good. The big struggle is going to be finding places to sleep that are safe, because I don't have any companions right now other than this horse. And I don't think this horse is going to protect us from creatures attacking us at night. Which I'm about to do because we're getting drowsy. And we're only like halfway through this glacier. So we'll get to a point where I feel like I'm pretty safe, and then I'll camp out. Also, like, it's taking forever to load all the time. Oh, also, I checked the status of E-Rib here. She was, as soon as it loads, I'll show you. I promise, it will load. Okay, so E-Rib's status here. She's a legendary tracker and a legendary rider now, which is great. That's fantastic. Her left hand is still wounded. So her craft object was getting unfocused. So what we did was we took some of the otter bones, because we had killed a couple of sea otters, right? And we made an otter figurine that I was going to look at, and I still haven't had a chance to look at it yet. Sea otter bone figurine of a strangler in my left hand. Let's look at that description. This is a well-crafted sea otter bone figurine of a strangler. The item is a well-designed image of a strangler in sea otter bone by E-Rib Voodoo Croth. So yeah, I just thought I'd show that to you. We should put that away. Put it in the backpack. We still have more of those bones, but I kind of want to save them for situations like that where if we become unfocused and we need to craft an object. Because E-Rib's goal is to ultimately create a masterwork, which we could potentially do with these bone carvings. As we continue to do it, her crafting skills going to slowly get better and better. Hopefully we're out of the glacier by then. That'd be fun. This loading. I'm sure you can probably hear it too. My computer is really, really struggling loading all this. Music's nice though. Music is very nice. Alright, let's attempt to sleep. Once we load. Give it a second. Just give it a second. It'll get there. There we go. Okay, we're gonna sleep. Oh, we have to move away from water before we can rest. Ugh. Yikes. Okay. Alright, let's just keep going. I can already tell you this is not going to be a fun episode to watch. We're going to be doing just a lot of walking. On the bright side, if we don't sleep, we probably won't get attacked in the night, you know? I've had very few encounters in this glacier, though. Notes for next time. I'm not gonna try to do this thing. We'll stay away from that island to the northeast, and we'll just stay in the mainland next time. But it's cool, like, once we get done to say that, hey, we've done that. It's a thing you can do. And it's nice to know that we aren't gonna, like, starve to death or die of thirst. We could die of sleep deprivation, I suppose, if we can't sleep up here. Which is always a concern. The worst part about this is the loads. It's like, I can go for like a few meters, and then it will start to load again. And it does this, and it just kind of hangs up. Which I'm sure it's just because it's processing all this ocean, and there's probably a lot of stuff going on inside the ocean that we can't really see, but the game still has to load. That's my theory. Come on. You can do it. All right. I should have gotten Sound Sense a lot sooner. I had it already. It's just I hadn't had it set up for this version of Dwarf Fortress. But essentially, it's all the same. It just connects to the gamelog.txt file. So pretty much any game that has that, you can run Sound Sense on, and it will pull commands off of that, and it'll generate music for you, which is cool. As I understand it, it's kind of more set up for Fortress mode instead of Adventure, but still, it's nice to have. It's pleasant. Ugh. This is basically what I've been doing for the last 4 hours. I'm not kidding. It's becoming like an all-day thing. And I thought I'd just record because I figured that once I woke up I'd get attacked by something and die. But no, I can't even sleep up here. It's great. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. I was doing this thing where instead of just holding the button down, I just kind of unpressed it at a time to see if that helped the loads, which I don't really know. It might. It's kind of easier to watch. It's not as jittery as just holding the button down is. I wonder if there's a way to, like, smooth out the screen movement so it's less, like, abrupt and flashy and more, like, smooth. I'm sure there's a utility or something for that. Or if not, I'm sure there's a way you can make one pretty easily. Eventually I want to get to the point where I'm, like, installing mods on this to make it, like, I don't know, like texture packs and stuff like that. But I do like the ASCII. I think it's nice. It's a nice little, it's a nice art style. Kind of slowly over time I've been adjusting my color settings, though. So I noticed that a lot of the colors are really, like, bright. And they jump out at you. So I've been kind of trying to take some of the contrast out over time. And I think I have a pretty good setup right now. I removed a lot of the blues and upped some of the reds. So it's a slightly warmer color setting than it was before. I don't even know if you can even tell, but I don't know. For my own sanity, it's pretty nice. Loading again. I believe that's a snow owl. Is that worth looking at? I'll look at it as soon as we load. That's the plan. Hey, there we go. Alright. Oh, it's an osprey. Let's take a look. Small bird of prey with black markings on its eyes. It hunts near bodies of water. Her feathers are white. Her skin is ecru. Her eyes are black. That's great. That's great. Okay, so that trick really doesn't work. It kind of helps a little bit, but the load times are still about the same. I don't know, if nothing happens in the next few minutes, I'll probably stop and then continue recording again if something happens. But yeah, currently this is just, I don't know, it's just painful hitting load screen after load screen. I'll show you where we're at though. When it loads, we can see our progress. Okay, so as you can see, it thinks we're in the middle of the ocean because we're walking on the ice. But we're about here. We started over here, and we've made our way over here. So we're more than halfway at this point. We're kind of heading in this direction. So yeah, we're just about there. Isn't this great? Just watching the load. Watch the computer load a game. That's great. It's a huge, very complex game, and if I had a better computer, I could run it easier, but I don't know. Gotta use what you got, I guess. Alright. Not gonna mess with that. Oh, also, we lost Urist, our donkey. He just fell behind. We didn't go back for him. I feel bad. I kind of really wasn't paying attention, all of a sudden he was just gone. So yeah, that's pretty sad. Okay. Once this loads, I'm gonna save it, and then we'll just call it there for now, so I can get through this and actually get back to playing.